Okay, what's up? I'm back with a cancer reading. And I came back a day I was gonna do something to my hair, but I changed my mind. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna come back with this cancer reading. We can push this little negative energy out that is going on. We're gonna move it on out the way, and we're gonna give clarity. And we're gonna expose what needs to be exposed, because the Lord says it's time that all this stuff comes to the front for it. I think the female that is speaking on my behalf, the one that was with him, and is able to see that he was trying to do her the way that he did, being used. I thank the Lord that everything is coming out in the open, what they call it. So this person was using this counselor was using death spells. He was using death spells. The ancient number 55 represents the growth in the spirit awakening. I began to have a spiritual awakening to see what it was because I knew that it was 7 years and I could not get on my feet. Um, this person is researching me for information. He's want to know something about me. Counselor, come on over here. We ain't got none to hide. This person, you ain't smart and I ain't slow. That I know what you had done, and it's shameful. Really, it's sorry, but you will not speak to me. Sure won't. No, I don't have nothing to say concerning anything. Nope. There's no need to talk about no situation when you went out your way to make my life live in hell, and then to top it off, you went out your way to even unlie me, even pay for this spell work to be done. You tell your sister, I know too. You tell her, but I know what she did. And she told me about that all that she saw on Facebook. So they let me know that she's monitoring me. Just to tell her I don't care. I don't care. Right here. You watching the Tara channel, giving hope and desire. You and your girl watching it. We got multiple people watching this channel, my channel. You know, like I say, I don't care. Comment, family, and friends stay. You wanted people to look at me as if I was crazy. Comment, family, and friends. That's how they looked at me, like I was crazy. They didn't even come to help me because of the stuff. But I get a fresh start and I get a new beginning. And when this money come back in, this money flow in that was held up because of you, I'm gonna get a divorce. I listen to my ego now. I'm all alone. Yep, she didn't put you out that house. You on my daddy's sofa. Forgiving, start over, holding on does not make it better, bro. Need to take me back. I don't need to take you back, baby. Why would I stand a snake again for a crowd? Each time I did right by you, you in return left. Every time I got a big wave of money, you stole and you left. And cancel now, okay? You're not with me, the money's not flowing in. Now that you can't be connected to me and I've been sending back all of the spell work, now you have went down. You did, you have went down. It's not even in your house no more that I spend all that money in. Not even there no more. Okay? Plotting and planning for your demise. That's what you have been doing. Plotting and planning for my demise. But you didn't know that I had spiritual guidance. That's what guided me out of all these webs. Divine masculine is spiritually protecting you. Because I have someone in the spiritual realm that's been praying for me, and I know exactly who he is, and I needed him to pray for me because I was under so much spiritual attack. And me and him is connected in the spirit. We have always been connected in the spirit. It's a person that I know way before I knew you. And he's been praying for me in the spirit realm, and it ain't Pastor Joey. It's someone else that has strengthened me. You see how that I have gotten look much better. He's been strengthening me. He talked to me every morning before he go to work in the spiritual realm. To other people, that's you think that's dumb. Why you think that I'm patiently waiting and I'm not giving myself up? God has already claimed someone. See, I was married to you. We both have been one in the spirit realm, but we wasn't connected because you had a lot of other people connected to you while you was being promiscuous, going out there sleeping with everybody. And when it ended up, you made it seem as if I was doing it, and I wasn't. I didn't get on drugs until after you left the third time. Each time you would leave in the middle of the night and wouldn't tell me nothing. And you in that clown comic and casting spells. I've been throwing all type of stuff at me. Now you caught up in your feelings and you want to see them. None of that. If you think I'm gonna take you back, you're a fool. Nobody at you need to be checking on who's messing with that girl's child at school. What you need, or you need to be mindful about you too. This cycle has ended. Has ended. Let me get these tarot cards. The cycle has ended. Take these are all your cards here. I'm gonna get these tarot cards. Who's color line? I need to do this for. So I can just go on, let them know. But we're gonna use the black ones. Oh, you got her. I heard that. I hear the Lord say that the truth will start coming out. And now people began to see, they began to look at me and they began to look at you. Now they began to see that you was lying all along. 10 years, but I have been vindicated. It took me 10 years to get back on my feet after being with you. You caused so many stumbling blocks. You caused so many mishaps. You caused so many setbacks. And I say so many. I went through so much. I did. I went through so much. But thank be unto God, I went to Birmingham because before I went to Birmingham, people was actually giving me stuff to try to kill me. A death spell that you sent out. You know it's gonna have to return. And then when it returned, two of your sisters left. When I went back, before I went to Birmingham, I was already working out. I just knew I wasn't strong enough to break it. I knew what it was. I did. The Lord had already showed it to me. There was no drugs that I could get on that would cause me not to be able to hear from God. Yeah, no. I'm proud to He's gonna answer. He showed me how much love he had for me, and he showed me how much love everybody else had. Shame on you, Daddy. Shame on the other y'all. You know, for real, y'all didn't need to come. And when it was the time that y'all needed help, I was right there. I was gonna come. For real, I was gonna come. But that's okay, Joe. And I know they ain't gonna like it, but hey, I'm the oldest. I'm not stunned what she like. You was there for her, you wasn't there for us. Me in trouble. And now I'm just here now by myself. Trouble gone. That's the only one I had was trouble. I don't have nobody else. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Father God, I thank you to remove all the negative energy from these cards, the unwanted attention and help. Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, that's the energy that you're current in, the energy of the person that you're with that's current in. They in the eight or one. I mean 8 of cups. So that person left. She did. Yeah, that person left you. So this Queen of Pentacles energy will be in reverse. It is, even though it's in the upright, but the way the energy is coming up, it's gonna be in reverse. That you're all for your money now at whatever state. Same way that you use me, you probably trying to use her. She wasn't going for it. And that's a good thing. And I applaud her for that. That she began to take an introspection. If you did all this for me and you bought all this for me, why you're not still doing it for her? And that wasn't true. When I came in, I cleaned up everything that was messed up in your life, even got the water and the lights on. And the Lord knows that. So the third energy is the 7 of Cups. The fourth energy is the Knight of Wands. And the fifth energy is the Sun. Okay. This is your energy. Okay. So you got the Queen of Pentacles out here, nurturing as you want to, you're nurturing. It's in the upright. So I'm just going to leave that upright. Providing financial and a working parent. You didn't take care of none of your children. You kept my baby girl Lily back so you could get your shine on. That's what that was, but it's okay with that too. And you caused her to turn against me when me and her was close. But in due season, all things will be worked out. The energy of mine is disappointment, abandonment, withdrawal, escapism, walked away, and leaving behind. And that is the energy. The energy of this current situation is the Seven of Cups. So you got a lot of desires and options and stuff like that that you got going on, baby. Yeah. Lust and no, Seven of Cups, these illusions. All these illusions that you have cast out to make it seem as if I was oil and you was water. No, you was the oil, I was the water. So all these illusions are fit to be exposed. That's why the sun is on this board because it's gonna be exposed. It is. Okay, we have the future. I mean the energy that now is the energy is passionate action, fearless, and it's the nicer one. So this is whoever you get when you can catch when you can sleep on their couch, perhaps if they let you sleep in their bed. Okay. Then we have the sun, something that's going to be shined on. This is the future energy, something gonna be shining on. On this Queen of Pentacles, we have a page of Pentacles. So something new, a new idea, meditating, trying to manifest. Okay, on this of eight of cups, I got this. The Ace of Pentacles, and I already manifested. I already have the abundance. On this Knight of Wands, let me see. One, two, three. No, on this seven cups, a tower. So you no longer with her. That's a tower. No, she's making abundance because this you and her, not me. But me and her both gonna make some abundance and leave you alone. So you got a tower. Okay, on this page on this night of ones, a page of one. So you coming in with a love offer. Okay, what the sun gonna shine on? Who's gonna get this love offer to? Okay. You coming in as a page, ace of wands. So it sets that you're coming towards because that's all you got to offer. And then you got disappointment and hurt and a bunch of other stuff and perhaps sickness that's going on with you now. Okay? So that's the near future. That's your near future. Okay. And these cards follow not on there. Okay. Let me clarify this page of Pentacles one more time. Let me clarify it further as I'm clarifying. To speak accurately. This is the council reader. We can expose some things and set the record straight. Okay, this page of Pentacles. Now I have some on this page of Pentacles. We got this on the page of Pentacles. The Hangman in reverse. Okay. Delay, standstill, resistance, stalling, indecisive, a sacrifice, and a lack of control. So you out of control, baby. That's where you at. You have to stand still. Okay. May I have something on this Ace of Pentacles? May I have something on this Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, then you some men that was interested in me, you didn't want me, but you lied and you said some stuff about me that wasn't true. That's okay, God gonna deal with that too. Everything's gonna come out. On this Ace of Pentacles, you got the Knight of Swords. So ambition are never driven to success, fast thinking, defend belief. So she defending her belief. But nigga ain't gonna stay in her house. It ain't gonna give her no money. So hey, that's what's up. I'm all for it. Because I took care of you and did what I need to do about shoes and clothes on your foot. And you weren't doing too much of nothing but stealing and hiding and geeking. Okay, we got the three of swords. I mean, three of pentacles. So what you're trying to do is progress. You're trying to come up with with a plan to be able to get to your enterprise preparation and your progress. Okay, let me have something on this page of cup. I broke, heartbroken. On this page of cup, the three of swords. Have you heartbroken? On this page of cup, this is the current energy that you're in right now. Okay, let me get something on this nine of swords. Betrayal. That's what comes to your near future. Betrayal. Sneaky betrayal. Walking away from a situation. Same thing that you sow is the same thing you shall reap. Let me get something on this hangman in reverse. What you got on this hangman in reverse is regret. You're regretting everything that you done. All that stuff that you done that came back. You really messed over me. You did. 18 years worth of stuff that I left. You put me out with the chef department. You did. You put me out with the chef department. Had to sleep in parks. You came while I was sleeping in my car and you watched over me while I slept in my car and you laughed. You and my dad both laughed. Made it seem as if I was an evil person. But the time gonna come where I might have to watch his butt. That's okay. I do it with a smile, Joe. You got the next energy that is going. Let me say this. Oh, it goes. Oh, it's on hers. You got the seven of wands. So it's gonna be a challenge. She's just not gonna come back like that. She's challenging it. And I don't blame her. It's time out for you to be taking advantage of good people. And then when they end up, you could go around and you talk about them like they ain't nothing. I see a lot of fighting going on too with y'all. See, but that's between you and her. She'll tell you I never said nothing to her. Now, woman that she was with, I never said nothing to them. And it was women's all the way around me. You feel me? I know. You got the Knight of Pentacles, your near future. You got the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. And reverse. Self-discipline, boredom, feeling stuck, perfectionism, working without reward. So it's going to be a hard struggle because the same thing that you wanted to see me, because you did not want to see me, you wanted me to come back. You thought I was going to come back. None of that. None of that. I don't double back like that, baby. Okay. For your overall energy again, this is what it's going to be. Karen Burns. Yeah. Burden, extra responsibility, hard work. But you'll get some completion in it. You'll get it done. On her end, she got the the king of pentacles. She's in a king. You're not even a king statue. Greed, indulgent, a material, loud, stubborn, obsessed with wealth and status. Yeah, she greedy. Yeah, that's what you had for. You had a good wife. Okay, let me get this. No, that's not on that. Yes, it is. Let me get some on these three of ones. What's going on with these three of ones? What's going to happen to this enterprise? What he's planning? It's hard work. What is going to come out of the Lord? What's going to come out? You feel me? Okay. Yeah, way over here. What's going to come out is the Four of Cups. Yeah, the Four of Cups. Meditation, contemplation, apology, or re-evaluation, and discontentment, and mad. Okay, let me get some on this three of swords. May I have some on this three of swords? What about this energy on this three of swords? Let me get something on this three of swords. Fighting. You might win the battle with that. Yeah. Conflict, disagreement. Yeah, same thing that you showed in my life is coming back. The Lord said that it will come back. 10 years. Yeah. On this Knight of Pentacles, you got the three. You have some collaboration, some teamwork. Somebody gonna come in and help you. It might, it's Capricorn energy, but ain't me, baby. It's fine. You're another Cap. Okay. We have the four on you. You're doing a lot of praying. Yeah, you're doing a lot of praying, meditating, trying to get back together. You're sorry for what you've done. The Lord did show me that you were sorry. Sometimes it could be too late. You have the sun in reverse on her energy. So release of fear, repression, emotion, inner confusion, misinterpretation, darkness, and insecurity. So that person is releasing a lot of things. Okay. You have the hermit. So you're in hermit mode. Or both of y'all in hermit mode in separation. Cause she had you to leave her house, baby. You ain't putting nothing out. Okay. On this five of that's Aquarius in it. On this five of sword, you have you have your energy. You're gonna be celebrating, finding your new love and everything. That's good. That's good for you. Okay, come back over here. I'm not thinking about it. Okay. Give me some on this three of pentacles. Okay, may I have something else on this three of pentacles? Pentacles. Something on this three of them. We have page of sword in reversal. Page of page of woman in reverse. Lack of direction, procrastination, create confusion, self limit belief in spiritual paths. Newly formed idea. So I'm gonna hit it one more time. I'm trying to give you something good because I don't want to put nothing evil on you, but that's the way the cards are coming out. Okay, on this page of ones in reverse, can I have something else here? You need what you would like to get him on the page of ones in reverse. Okay, page of ones in reverse here. You give what you want to judgment, judgment, judgment is coming on all this stuff that you did that was hidden, that was hurtful. It was. When I married you because I loved you. I didn't think you was gonna do this. So guess what? On you, this is gonna be occurring. The five of wands, fighting, conflict, challenges. Okay. Let me get something over on here on Pisces. Okay. The fool, blind faith. She gonna take a leap of faith. What's she taking this leap of faith towards? That's our energy too. That's she taking this leap of faith. She going towards the nine of pentacles, and she going by herself, and that's what she need to do. You need to go by herself. Yeah, you need to go by herself. Use her gifts for her and stop hanging, trying to be with you. You got the Queen of Cups in reverse. So the emotions and all that she was giving, she's not gonna give that on you. You can show run away, can't you? Okay. On this, you got the Chariot in reverse. You ain't going nowhere. Self-discipline, opposition, lack of direction, lack of control, aggressive, mean spirit. On you again. Oh, so you are very protected. Yeah. Trying to save what you don't have, and that's Capricorn energy. It's funny now. I'm not laughing because you're getting a reward back. No, I'm not laughing. I'm just laughing because, Lord, it took 10 years. You did this for me for 10 years. Everywhere I went, I was out the door for 7 years. And I had a house when I got at you, a brick house, temperance. Get a little temperance. Okay, what else? Let's leave over. Okay? Is there anything else? Okay, Father, clarify the temperance. You clarify the temperance with the Ten of Cups. So it looks like you begin to have family afterwards. You'll be able to celebrate. That's a good thing. Give me something on this bowl of Pentacles. Okay. We have transitioning to the sun energy. That's good too. Ain't mad at you, bro. We have the two of swords in reverse on her energy. lesser two evils, no right choice. Lesser two evils. So hey, you're her. She the less of the two evils. So you're the bigger evil. Okay, let me get something on this Eight of Pentacles. On this Eight of Pentacles, we have the King of Swords. That's why it said that. Yeah, you're the King of Sword energy. Okay, thank you. Okay, you have to ask on this Queen. We have the Four of Wands. No celebration. Okay, give me something on this Ten of Wands. On the Ten of Wands, we got death. Everything dying. In the star energy, though. Yes. What else you want me to put on here, Father? We'll get some more cards and throw some more cards on top of this. I'm gonna shuffle them first. Remove all the negative energy, unwanted energy away from God, and I thank you. Any unhelp that I don't need. So any other spirit that would like to speak, I don't want it coming out. Want to interfere. I want to give a clean message to him. I see Sagittarius also. Okay, Father, you give what you want to give to this situation. Okay, take that one. Take that. Take that. Take this. Take this. See if the animal is sticking up. This one right here. Got to get it. Okay. Go look at this. Got caught trying to sneak out. So got caught trying to sneak out. Okay. Love you so much. You so control why you love you so much, but you're so controlling. They see the mass. They see those masses. That's what that thing. Job 4:8, even as I have seen those who flow iniquity and so trouble, reap the same. So you sow iniquity. You sold trouble. So now you finna reap the same. And you see that there's a nine on there. So this completion with that I has nothing to do with it. It's what you done that is coming back. If you would have done all that stuff that you done to me and you just would have did it the right way, say, look, I don't want to be with you, but you create confusion about it and you made it seem as if I did something for you to do what you did. I didn't do anything. I was a good wife. I was a good wife. We was doing our things true enough, but I was a good wife. I was at home majority of the time. You lied and you made it seem as if I did something, and I did. Okay, affirmation cards. You might probably need to get something to lift up your spirit. Poison, his drinks are poison, his food, you poison everything. Will I come back? No. If you did, it will come out. You did a lie so or later get addressed. And when you did it, you don't think that it wasn't gonna come out. You think that sooner or later lie wasn't gonna get addressed. I'm gonna address the lie. Sidewalk stitching, that's what that said. You got Proverbs 17:5, whosoever marked the poor reproaches maker, and he that is glad at calamity shall not be unpunished. You was glad to see me down. You marked me even when I asked you to buy me something to eat. You told me to go work my behind to get it. And I was your wife. You did not supposed to deny me. You put me out. I did not leave on my own. You put me out after you accepted me in, and you told me that me and my children would never have a place to stay. You didn't tell the story straight. You moved four dump trucks of stuff out of the house that I was living in due to the fact you threw all of my stuff away, live out there. You called yourself breaking me, but baby, you couldn't break it. You just made me. That's how. And this is that the moon. Yeah, this is who you fooling with. Pisces came out of your ring. Unless so your dad he gonna give me some more money because he know I like to write and y'all writing about my paper and have paper for a reason to write. Uh, just scratch that vibe off of that. Okay, yeah. So I know about her too. And you tell her I never said nothing to her whatsoever. So all that stuff she said about me shouldn't even been so due to the fact she didn't know me like that. But that's just how they be. You know, that's just how females be. They want to talk about the next woman thinking that they receiving something good because you gave them a little change. They know that what you gave her, she's gonna give you both times that back because she did the same thing for me. But when it ended up, I was the one that was taking care of everybody. And you couldn't stand that because I was the one that was able to go get the money. See, but the thing about it, I'm smart. You got a 12th grade, you're a 12th grade dropout. And not just talking down on you, but you don't try to reach high. And you was mad at me because I reached high. So therefore you put it within yourself to knock me down. You did that. You knocked me off my horse, but I got back up 10 years, 7 years later and got back on. And I know that when I was out there in May's house, I still would have had my van. But I know that your son was married to that lady. I know you had something to do with that too. She told my van after I had hit a tree while you was behind me, trailing me from over Tyrone House when I went and got my car. You was trailing me. You came to Mason house the next day. She put me out, so I knew what time it was. I knew what she was doing. I wasn't naive of what she was doing. Everywhere I went to Aisha's house. She came to Aisha's house. Aisha put me out. Everywhere that I went, you made sure that you had me out in the cold, in the street. She threw so much salt on me, man, that she should be a salt shaker. But when you threw so much salt, but afraid to see, you're afraid to see me now. You do. What you thought I was gonna be down? You thought I was gonna die like that cat? Oh hell to the now. Done it repeatedly. To what measure? So you did that spell work over and over again. I still survived. I'm healing my body from it too. And I ain't sleeping with nobody. But you got sickness in your body. Because what you thought that you was going out there to get, she gave you something. That's gonna come out too. Maybe. Okay. 141 angel number. Manifestation number, ability to manifest. You have the ability. You just don't have the brain. Got the bill. I was trying to teach you what to do. I stop working up there with that lady for that little bit of money, baby. Let's reach a little bit higher. I was there to help you change and to help you with those childhood issues. But instead, you go get your sisters to do witchcraft on me. One dead, one to go. Your creativity is in reverse. You can't create now. I was the one that created. I was the one that did basically everything, even to taking care of your business until you got your check was raised. I made more than your check. I made 1700 $1,700 every 2 weeks. Every time I go for a job, I reach high. I got 5 kids. I took care of my kids. Only one that you helped afterwards was Lily. You did, but you held her back. You wouldn't even let me receive her, and now you got her thinking that I'm against her. But that's okay too. Sometimes you have to walk away from some situations, and I'm walking away. I had to come back here to Mobile and strain all this out to be able to see it for what it is. Yeah, you're a warlock. You do witchcraft. That's why your other wife moved clean out of town, and that's just the way the two. Don't think for 1 minute don't know about those trips that you took up there to the Lord to show me everything. I get in the closet. I'm constantly in the closet. That's my prayer closet, the same closet he going in. I put all the stuff out and I get in the closet and I cry and cry and cry and talk to the Lord until he reveal. And sometimes I don't even say nothing. He say, get in the closet and I get in the closet and he give me revelation. So, no, I know. He said, get into your closet. I get in the closet. That's why they think I'm crazy. Because I get in the closet. But if I want to know something, I know he gonna reveal it to me. And I know once I get up in that closet, he gonna meet me there. He have always met me in the closet. When I was with you, I couldn't pray. Couldn't pray in the house. I couldn't. I couldn't pray in the house. I had to pray in silence or go in the backyard, but I couldn't go in the backyard because you never cut the grass. And there was so much debris and stuff back that I was scared of snakes. And then when I did clear it out, you ain't do nothing but bring it back, Mr. Fred Sanford. They go down there to the house, 1128 Stewart Road. They'll see how it look. So, yeah, I'm calling it all the way out now. And then I'm not talking about nobody for real. You my husband. Until I divorce you, I'm going to talk to a lawyer so you can expect for the papers. Because as long as I'm tied to you, I've been going through it. And a lot of times, when you're tied to a person and y'all one in the spirit, whatever that person doing, you're not being obedient. I'm being obedient, but it's causing things to be short on my behalf because of that. You're not walking, nor you left and you departed. So when you left and departed from me, you actually broke the covenant. You actually broke the covenant. That when you got word, I might have to go get some more because I don't y'all know I write. Hmm. Try that. Try this one. Y'all know I write and I write a follow eat. That one work. Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, I'm a writer. I don't go books and books and books and stuff. Yeah, this is a book. Never say never. This is a whole book. Yeah, but well, thank you. This way the manifestation, see all things work together for the good. Because that's the reason why, as a result of you, it's no paper now. That paper's red now. That's why I went right here. I got another, I got one more pack. I about 6 packs at a time. Could you please shut this door, please? Yeah. Hmm. That's right. I'm going to book about it. Wrote a book about you and the last person that I was with. That's never say never. And the last person I was with, Mr. Half Ass Teller. So thank y'all. Thank y'all for all the hurt and everything because we have been retarded and the world will know. Just don't know. Yeah, the world will know what I endured and what I went through as a result of being with y'all. Only different, I don't put y'all name in. Do I have to give you money for my book? No, I don't have to give you money for my book because this is my story. So therefore, if I don't put your name in, you won't receive nothing. But I got enough to even just throw you a little change because one thing about you, you're greedy. Anything that somebody give you, you're willing to take because you're underhanded and you backstab. And I realized what underhanded means. That when I got my hand out trying to receive something, you up under my hand trying to steal. It took an old lady to tell me at Popeye's in prison what underhanded means. And I asked her, I said, man, what you mean by that? I said, because my grandmama used to say it all the time and I never understood. But now I do, because you done burned a lot of bridges, baby. You done burned a lot of bridges. You in war and conflict right now with people because the bridges that you burned. And as a result of me being with you, I couldn't get nobody to piss on my car. And they used to love to come and piss on my car because I would always tip them. I couldn't get nobody to do nothing when I married you. Half of the people that was my friends, Yonder, she stopped being my friend because she said you wasn't a good match, that you didn't mean me no good. You know, a lot of people stopped messing with me. My friend Lee couldn't come around. And me and this man been friends over 30 some odd years that I could trust him quicker than I could you. He was mad because he bought me a car. You kept pouring water in my oil, messing up my motors. You took $2,800 of mine and bought me and bet it on the car because I trusted you as a husband. $2,800 that the police or told thing. And guess what? The motor was gone in the car. And you laughed. You laughed behind because you didn't want to see me with my money. The next car, I had Lee to go take me to go buy. And you got mad because of that. One thing about him, I knew for sure that I could trust him with the money and he was going to look out for my best interest. You was looking out for your best interest so you could shine with the rest of them. When you see things are slow in your job, be still and God will supply. See, that's what I did when I saw that things were slow. I suggest the same thing to you, but there's too much like by right because you're always scheming. And that house mortgage you took off on that house because you're not back down there. So it's time to Lord. I'm telling you, I be up early in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm up, just laying, meditating, and the Lord showing me. If my name on that paperwork, boy, you're behind us in trouble because I'm gonna put your behind all the way in jail. I'm letting you know. Because that's what the reason was. A lot of stuff that was coming down there to the house. Then you tell me that I can't use that address. Use a lie. I'm still your wife, boy. When I divorced you, I stopped using it. Do you understand me? Because there are things that comes there. That's the only well-known address that I had due to the fact you put me out. You had the shelter put me out in the cold. You sure did to try to cover up all the little mess that you was doing. I already knew what you was doing. We could coexist in the house together and pay bills. You knew that I had let my house go. You knew I had nowhere to take the rest of my children, whether they was grown or not. I still had a roof over their head so they could come back home. But you made sure that I didn't have all of that. Yeah. And then you say that you love Lily. Okay. And this is you, Cancer, the chariot. And the last thing is thickness. Be cautious. And you saw me do the cards. I already know you see it. I do. I already know you see it. I do. See how little you get. I do. See, but the first time that you was sick, you got your healing because of me. Your heart, you kept having heart attacks after heart attack. You supposed to have died, but you did. It's because I covered you in prayer. I began to walk and you say, why I wasn't at the hospital. Well, I got to be at the hospital. God already told me that it was waiting. And God told me as well that I'm going to go about my business and I'm going to do what I need to do because I heard from God. He said, as well, on account of you. But now that I'm not with you anymore and I'm going to disconnect from you, people will actually see who did what. They will actually see it. You know, they will actually see it. He said, get the blood. They're gonna see. Already now they see on my dad's soul. Already now. Hanging at my dad's house every day. I can't even go and spend time with my own dad because you there. Cock knockers. So yeah, I'm being bold by talking about it. I'm gonna let everybody, you was bold by talking about it, and I dare anybody to come to me. This is a dare. Try me if you want to. Oh yeah, I'm in that Queen of Sword. I dare anybody, mama, dad, anybody come to me and tell me that it's wrong. When he was talking, y'all didn't shut him down, so don't shut me down. Now it's time for the story to be told. It is. It's time for the story to be told. And then what better time is it now? And I'm not doing it to get back, but the story has to be told. New love. You got some new love coming, bro. That's a good sign. Okay. Your message, that's a good thing. You have need some diligence. And then you don't like that. Magician, you're trying to manifest compassion and generosity. So she needs to be cautious with you because you're trying to manifest something that you don't even have to give. Work on yourself. That's what you need to do. Work on yourself. Yeah, work on yourself. I worked on mine. Uh-huh. You're in the hermit mode. That's a good thing. And that's not, even if you tell me that I'm sorry, I'll accept your apology, but to prove that you know. That's some things you don't come back. I don't hate you, vision. Because now that I see what it was all about, the devil. Nurturing. Well, she nurturing you. Once I see that it was all about, it didn't matter now. As long as I just know that it wasn't because of nothing I did. I thought God was punishing me until God opened up my eyes and saw what you was doing, what my mama was doing, and what the rest of the people was doing. You know, sitting down talking about people in a negative way, that's witchcraft. That is, that's witchcraft. You're speaking evil. The words of power, life and death lies in the power of the tongue, and you shall eat the fruits thereof. So the fruits that you're receiving is due to the fact you spoke against me. I was your wife. You didn't supposed to speak against me because we supposed to have been one in the spirit. But you spoke boldly against me. Now that you have spoken boldly against me, now I'm able to tell the story boldly. But I'm allow the Lord to speak boldly against you because this is what I'm saying is just a small thing compared to what God is about to do. Decision. You got a decision to make. You need to get some balance and to be logical. Because if you're thinking that you're a victim, you're not a victim in this situation. You're not a victim. And I know that you're not a victim. But that victim mentality, you perish with you because you're a narcissist. You is. You think that the world is framed on you. Perseverance is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need perseverance to go through these situations because at the same time, everything that you sent at me, and I had to clear out all those obstacles, go through all those little tests and stuff like that, and I passed. Now that same measure, cheering. You might catch out. High priest, don't come back towards me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because I'm an inspiration to you. You saw me go through that stage. You want to know how the hell did she get through all those obstacles and how she ain't dead after all that death spell that I said to her. Because you know what? God got a fulfillment for me. He got something. I got to fulfill something. I'm on assignment out down here. That's what you fail to realize. I'm on assignment. You can stop the assignment. And then I know the truth. And that is shook and turned up your world. Because I know the truth. And I'm speaking against it. And I hope that this girl that's with you, I hope she got on by her business. So you won't be putting her in that same situation. Because she's much younger than me. She is. And kind of loose too. And all that drinking and stuff like that. I hope that the Lord open up her eyes to be able to see to departure, to leave and to collaborate with someone else. For real. Not that I'm jealous like I want you. No, I don't want you. I don't want to see her to go through the same thing because she's in partnership with you. And you very foolish. You'll jump out quick. No, that's our strength. She gonna need some strength because you're a fool. You'll jump out quick. There's some completion going on. And really, in a sense, she's an empress. No matter what she do, she still belongs because she have intuition to know to put your behind out her house. She has sense enough to know that she wasn't bringing nothing to the table. You start out giving her a little bit, but she took more than what you put in, and that's the type of person you is. You put a little money in the bank, and you overdraft more than you put in. Yeah, learn some better communication. Yeah. The everything on the back, on the bottom. That's all them people that you had, baby, that you co-sign. You cause people a lot of people to join. And you listen to be them. You listen to be them. Now you need to take some action. You do. You listen to them. You listen to be them. They say leave me alone. I'm a gold digger. Nigga, you didn't have no money. I came in with the money. You tell them that. Now when they see you, they can't even look me in my face. That's how I know they had something to do with it too. I know the ones that had something to do with it. Because they can't even look me in my face. They can't. I cleared out a whole block. Okay, pulled up. And nigga started. I had to tell a nigga out the whip, you don't know me like that. And gave him a little polite smirk. Because he was pissing me out. You don't know me like that. I was just straight in your breath. For real, for real. I'm a woman. But they know I play the nigga quick. I get straight in your butt, boy. I hit you so hard right quick with something. I get straight in it. But you know what? It wasn't worth that. The Lord told me to just tell him, you don't know me. when I said that the other person that was standing on the side of him, that he just smiled. Like, leave her alone, because she's been acting fool. No, I'm not gonna act a fool. I'm just gonna let him know he don't know me. So whatever is being told to you, you speaking according to something you don't know and see that's something else. You cause people to look at me in a different capacity with your generosity. Buying drinks for everybody, one by your own wife, nothing to eat. Yeah, you did me dirty. You had my daddy and all of them do me dirty. I don't own that. But all the time you had spell work and work. You spell work. You got this in mind. And so you do the spell work and then you come and you catch the illusion. That's what you did. That's why I cut Madeline. You she won't mess with me no more. That little money you gave her won't work me cut. And see, I can take that. I cut her because I paid guilty to cutting her. And if she crossed me again the wrong way, I'm gonna cut her again. So you let her know, stay in the line. So while you're trying to get all these people, the Lord been telling me I've been staying at home, staying out the way to try to be at peace. The Lord told me the best thing for me to do is try to avoid it. But if I can't avoid it, you better tell them not to come at me because you already know you cowards. You won't come towards me. You throw stuff in the spiritual realm and you throw stuff behind my back. But to say it to my face and to come to me, you know not to come to me. You know I be on you like a real. And with that said, I done said all that I had to say because God revealed I was sitting here crying, saying, just getting some clarity because I've been doing some healing from these situations. He let me know that I need to go on and get the rest of this out because he got someone else that he's about to bring to me. And I will not give that man what no hurt that comes from you. I will not give that man no bad treatment because I want to give it to you. And then let all that go. So when he come, he gonna get the best of me, just like he got the best of me, and just like I gave the best of me to the next one. He gonna get the best of me. I'm making sure, and then I'm keeping my body to the place where it is. It'll be just like a virgin when he do get over here. I'm not sleeping with nobody. So when he come, because when I got with you, Mr. Butler, it was 4.5 years that I wasn't with now, man. Now you see that. So when I get with him, it's gonna be some time and soon too. He's on his way soon. I just got to clear this up in order for him to come on in. See, I know how to catch my fishing rod. I know how to catch fish. I know how to will it in. In other words, I know how to pray for something and then manifest it and bring it directly to me. I hope that you'll learn the same thing and you will not be doing all this dark, deceiving things in order to come up. Because when I got with you, nigga, you came up. You didn't have no lights on. Like in water. You had a pipe. You had a pipe. I got your water on and your lights on. And with the respect of that, you left me high bills. Instead of you paying the bills and returning my name back to me with my deposit, I have to pay now. And then you withheld all my money. So you could give me my money back. I already have got my good name back from the way that I carry myself now. It's blowing them out. When they see me, they be like, dog, who gave? Who can they just be looking? Because you know what? I'm in that state that it was when you met me. You were none but the enemy that the Lord allowed to come in my life. He allowed me to marry you, so me to learn the lesson, and you did sift me as we true enough. But my faith never fails, baby. And you need to know that. And from this point on, I'm not caring about none of that. I'm finna tell the truth and I'm finna tell it all. I am. I'm not holding nothing back because what you don't speak out in the open sometimes can breeze a long time. It's time for me to tell my story. This is my healing process of what I went through. And there was another woman of God that went through the truth that I was with, went through the same exact things with their husband. Now, I'm gonna tell you how both of them, me and both of them burnt up in the house. I kid you not. Both of them died the same exact way. And they was wicked. They did them dirty. They took basically everything for them to shame them. And they stood there and they smiled like it was something. Okay, them your brothers. So get ready for it. Because I'm coming full force. And one thing about it, you don't want this pressure as ending your saying. This the wrong pressure, baby. This the wrong pressure. You know you don't want this pressure. That's why you did everything behind my back. Because you don't want this pressure. But the pressure I'm finna give you is the pressure of the Holy Ghost, baby. I'm not finna fight with you, but when I say what I say, I mean it. And when I speak, it's gonna be like ear for everybody gonna listen. Because their heart gonna be conditioned to know the truth now. Because they looking at you sideways anyway now. So where I was the top of the top of the talk of the topic. Look in the mirror, baby. You is not too by Mr. Butler.